I'm sorry to be the one to have to say this, but the job market right now is cooked. I just applied for a job at a grocery store. It was only a summer job. It was 17 an hour with no benefits. Already off to a good start, pretty much. And I applied to this job. I got the interview. I actually, I dressed up really nice. I got everything in order. I think the interview went really good. But then what happened was pretty much like I call back, I call the place back or whatever, and the guy is like, "Oh, we have so many applicants that it's gonna be a while to get back to you. So just leave your name and number, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can." And I'm thinking to myself when he's saying this, I'm like, how bad is the job market to where there's so many people like after this job that are basically wanting 17 an hour, which is not great pay, no benefits at all, and is only for 3 months. It's a 3 month summer job at a gas station job, which I've never even heard of. How bad is the job market to where there's stacks and stacks of applicants trying to get into this position? This is bad. This is not a joke anymore. We're on the brink of basically a recession at this point. So, my experience with job interviews and job applications has been very iffy throughout the years. I've been working for about 5 years. From the time I was in high school to the time I was outside of high school, I basically always had a job. This is the first time I've actually been unemployed for this long. It's been about like 3 months. So I'm still looking for job applications and everything. So it's been very hard, especially like this is the first time since 2020 that I've had this hard of a time actually finding a job, and I'm telling you right now that's exactly how it is. And I can already see you guys in the comments. I already know I'm going to get these comments. "Oh, have you tried cold calling? Have you tried emailing the company? Have you tried showing up in person and actually asking for a job?" I've tried every single thing out there that you can think of, and I still have not found a job for about 3 months. So I do not want to keep hearing that. It's out the window. It's an old way of doing things. Clearly, nothing is working. So in 2020, basically when the pandemic happened, I was actually I was a junior in high school, and I was wanting to get a job. Didn't care if the world was basically going to shit. I was like, I want to start making money to help out my family and hopefully get myself some money before I move out. So I applied to my first job, which was at a Wendy's. Hated that job. Sucked. I do not recommend any sort of fast food if you are going into the job field. It's not a good place to go in. But if you absolutely have to go and get your money up. I don't know. But when I was at Wendy's, or when I was going through the interview process at Wendy's, it was super clear cut. They just wanted me in there. They were just like, they literally skipped a part where it was like, the interview didn't even last like 10 minutes. They basically just wanted me in there, and I got the job literally like the same day. And I did the same thing with Subway, and I did the same thing with this casino job. And now that I'm, on the job hunt again, I have definitely felt the effects of about everything that everybody has been talking about. That, the job market sucks. That no one's hiring right now. These interviews are stupid. I'm going through that right now, and I'm really seeing how worse it's gotten throughout these 5 years of me working. Just as an example, this job interview that I actually went to for the gas station job, one of the questions was, if a customer cannot pay for their food and they're starting to get frustrated, what is your response for that? And I literally told them straight up, I was like, either another form of payment or kick out the door. See ya. You can't pay for the food. I don't know what to tell you. Like, my thing is, if there's a customer that comes up, they're already angry, there's nothing that you can do or that you can say to them that's going to make them any less angry than they already are. They're clearly had a bad day. Try to de-escalate the situation as much as you can, and that's what you can do. That's literally all you can do, and they just did not want it. They just looked at me like I was crazy. I don't know. And the thing that worries me is, in the next couple years, in the next like 2 to 5 years, how is the job market supposed to be like for people that are just getting outside of high school? And like, even for me, like back in 2020, it wasn't easy. I mean, they made it look easy, but like as like the years went on, it's only gotten worse to try to get a job. So I can only imagine how people in high school feel right now, trying to, like, they're seeing all of this, happen right in front of them. It's like, how are you supposed to think? How are you supposed to be like, yeah, I can easily get a job, or I can easily go to college and then get a job outside when I graduate or whatever. It's like, I don't understand. I don't know what the next 5 years are going to look like. I'm being completely serious. Also, another thing I keep hearing about the job market is pretty much, they're just like, oh, Gen Z does not want to work. They're lazy. They just don't want to do anything. And it's like, if that is your reasoning for not wanting to hire the younger generation, it's basically like, there's a few bad apples on the football team, so you punish the whole team by doing push-ups. It's that mentality. It's so stupid. It's like I'm literally showing up to a job interview, button down, everything. Like, I'm ready to work. I'm showing you that I'm ready to work, and just because I'm younger, you're not gonna hire me. That's such a stupid way to think of things. But yeah, I want to hear you guys' thoughts on this topic. Do you guys think the job market's cooked, or do you think it's gonna get better at some point? I want to be optimistic about the job market. I think it's going to be good at some point. It's going to get better, but right now it's just sucking eggs right now. And yes, I will keep applying to jobs, and I will keep you guys updated on that. I'm going to start posting every day because this also makes me money. So thank you guys for watching all the way up until the end. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Also, I'm also doing some other stuff on the side, like I'm making some wood projects that I'm trying to sell. I have some other stuff that I sell. I have about $1,400 in profit just doing that. So I'm excited to get that started. Hopefully I can turn it into a business. I'm not sure. I'll keep you guys updated on that as well. Maybe I'll record some videos of me making some stuff and I'll post it up here, but who knows. But I do really want to hear your guys' stories about the job market right now in the comments. I read every comment. I try to heart the comments. You can do that on YouTube now. I try to do everything I can to show support, and I like reading your guys' comments. So if you guys have any hard, job market stories, or if you have really bad 9-to-5 stories, maybe I'll do like a reading or whatever on the channel next video or something. So comment something that you're going through right now, job market wise or 9-to-5 wise, and I'll make a video on it. So just a little update here at the end. I am going to be posting every single day at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you're on the East Coast, that's 3 p.m. over on your time. So just mark your calendars, or if you just want notifications on, just turn the notification on, of course. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.